No, 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 no.
Listen, I liked Antman and the Wasp: Quantumania, and that's probably the most controversial statement I have ever said, because this movie has been getting so much hate. It's unbelievable. I don't know why people dislike this movie so much. I saw it in theaters, and I had a good time with it. I laughed. I thought the story was interesting. I liked the characters. I liked Kane. But people were saying, "Oh, this is a horrible start for Phase 5." People were saying that this was the worst movie. They're not gonna watch the Marvel movies after they saw this film. What was so bad about it? The only thing that I don't like about it is how goofy they made MODOK, because I actually like MODOK as a villain. But other than that, I liked what they did. So the movie, it opens out with pretty much just going through what happened in Scott Lang's life up to his daughter, Hank Pym, and was it Hope? I think she worked on it too, making the quantum device, and then they all get sucked into the quantum realm. All right, that's how the movie starts, and they make their way through, and they find out that there's whole civilizations in it, and the mom, I forget her name, Janet, she's being very secretive about what happened when she was in the quantum realm. Why was she being so secretive? She should have just told them about Kane. If she knew that her family were geniuses, and there's a big chance that they could have discovered a way to the quantum realm, like she's been in the quantum realm, she should have told them about Kane. For some reason, she just kept it a secret, and she pretty much caused the big trouble for this movie. So Kane landed in the quantum realm. He was banished away from the other kings, this army of kings. Spoilers, by the way, if you didn't get it. And they tried to put together his ship so they could go back. And she touched the ship, and it was connected to his mind for some reason. And she got all these visions about him conquering planets and killing all these people. And she was like, what? And she took the core and destroyed it with like Pym particles. And he was not a fan. So she found her way home, but he was stuck in there. And she said he turned his prison into his empire. So he rules over the quantum realm now. And he's like really evil, isn't he? But we've seen two versions of King so far. One in Loki, the one who knows all, something like that, or something. He who sees all, something like that. That's one version of King, and you have the other version of King, this one, who rules over the quantum realm. And they both talk about how they're the only ways to stop the other kings from destroying the entire multiverse. So two kings have said that so far, and they've both died. So I'm really excited to see what are they gonna do in the King Dynasty movie when you have these probably thousands of kings versus the Avengers and the Guardians, and the Fantastic Four is gonna show up. What phase do the Fantastic Four show up in? Because you're gonna have all these heroes against this army of kings, and that is gonna be. I'm excited to see that, but people are gonna leave the MCU. They're not gonna watch the MCU anymore because of this movie, which I enjoyed this movie. I don't understand why people are being so harsh to this. But I had a good time. I thought the story was interesting. I wasn't bored at all. My only grievance, like I said, was MODOK and how goofy they made him, and how they didn't. Alright, so Fantastic Four is Phase 6. They made him too goofy and they changed his origin too much. I didn't like how they did that. I didn't like how they made him Darren, whatever his last name is, the villain from the first movie. They shouldn't. I wish they kept his origin story of him being like a scientist at AIM, because now like is AIM even part of this thing? And they killed him off at the end of the movie. What they should have done is they should have made him more of like a evil threat. I mean, I know he's a giant head that shoots lasers, so he's a pretty goofy concept. But he could be like an evil figure, and then he could have had AIM, like I was talking about, MODOK and like AIM Army, which that would have been a cool idea. But they killed him off, which really sets me the wrong way. That did make me upset. Like, they didn't have to kill him in this movie. Like, even Kevin Feige was saying how in like the early stages they need to stop killing off villains right away because they're running out of villains, and then you kill MODOK. Like two of my favorite villains, because I watched Superhero Squad, are MODOK and Abomination. And MODOK's dead, and Abomination's like a goofy yoga namaste loser nerd. Like, oh my gosh. It does make me upset what they did to MODOK. But other than that, the movie was good. I don't think it was one of the worst movies. I don't think that... Like, there's some stuff in the MCU that's going down. Like, some of the shows, like, they're pushing out a lot of stuff. Like, you need a little breathing room. But other than MODOK, I really like this movie. I wish they kept MODOK. And I'm really upset about MODOK. And they should have just kept him with the helmet. They shouldn't, like, I don't know. The head looks too goofy. If they couldn't do it, they could have just... The robot outfit was cool. But that's what they did. I thought it was a good movie. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.